what is going to happen if one of these YouTubers that's live streaming rockets hitting apartments in their neighborhood or bombs falling on apartments in their neighborhood, like live streams their own death or keeps live streaming when they're buried in the rubble dying or something like that, or live streams one of their family members, like the baby they just had, they were making YouTube videos about getting blown up or something like that, and their million YouTube subscribers become enraged. This is why you should watch and share videos made by Ukrainian YouTubers and videos about the common people who live in the Ukraine. I want every single person watching this video to do this. I want you to write down the names of all these people, subscribe to all of their channels, and every single day, check on whether every single one of those individual people is still alive. And if one of them has died or hasn't posted and you don't know if they're alive or not, tweet their videos to Putin. Say, I'm concerned about this person. I'm concerned about Johnny. I'm concerned about Olga. I'm concerned about whoever. Name the person. He's fighting for Canada. He's fighting for France. He's fighting for the USA. And he's fighting for Russia. And he's fighting for Japan. And he thinks we'll find an end to war this way. Hi everybody, I'm Adrienne Floreen. I'm a YouTuber and I live in Humboldt County, California in the USA with my boyfriend and 2 young children. When I first heard that Russia was invading the Ukraine, the very first thing I did was go to the 5 different Ukrainian YouTubers whose channels I was already subscribed to and immediately check to see what the last thing they posted was, comment on their channels to ask them if they were okay, and then I shared their videos on Facebook and I tweeted them out on Twitter, and I told other people to do the same thing. One of these YouTubers is a man named Johnny, who has recently had other YouTubers that I also subscribe to visit him in Kiev. He just live streamed Kiev being bombed. Another one of these YouTubers is a lady named Olga. She has 2 young children like me. She just made a video of rockets hitting, she meant hitting, apartments in Kiev. I will post links to videos on several different channels made by YouTubers that I've been watching, some for years, and you should watch them and share them in support of the YouTubers who are running from bombs and rockets while live streaming it, because what else are they supposed to do? I also shared videos made by YouTubers and news agencies that were like videos where they visited the common people of the Ukraine and told their stories, including both Bald and Bankrupt and DW News visiting people who were living in the Chernobyl exclusion zone or near it. Because the first news article I read about Russia invading the Ukraine said that they were marching through Chernobyl, which is where a bunch of people have been moving because they were afraid of living in the cities and they thought they would be safe there. I would like to say a few things about Russia's invasion of the Ukraine. Putin wants not only to take over the Ukraine, but all of the former territories of the Soviet Union, which means like a bunch of countries. So when, for example, President Lukashenko of Belarus agreed to let Russian troops invade the Ukraine through Belarus, he was being really stupid because Russia wants his country too. And if they're pretending to be his friend, it's only temporarily. so they can use his country to invade another one, and then they're going to invade his country. So if you live in Belarus, you're in danger, too. And that is why I am not only going to translate this video into Ukrainian and Russian, but also Belarusian. Because people are actually commenting on videos on YouTube about the Ukraine being invaded, warning people to get out of Belarus and a few other countries that are near the Ukraine, like Poland, because Russia is apparently planning to invade those countries too. But if you are in the Ukraine, I would like to warn you that your life is in imminent danger if you're hiding in a bunker. Because right now, Russia is bringing in a machine that fires thermobaric rockets, which are designed to clear out bunkers, meaning kill all the people inside of them. You are not safe hiding in one of those bunkers. You need to get out of the country. And once you get out of the Ukraine and into another country, you need to then get out of that country and go to one even farther away. So because translating this video will take some time, I will be posting this video in English and posting translated versions of it later. Because I'm going to have to write down every single word that I say and translate it into Russian, Ukrainian, and Belarusian. And for those of you who don't know this, I studied Russian in college. I can read and write Russian, but I can't speak it. Actually, that's not true. I can speak Russian, but I speak Russian very poorly. I can also say I understand Russian, but I don't speak it in Russian. I learned to say these things so people would not say long paragraphs to me in Russian and expect me to be able to actually respond without, like, thinking about what I was going to say or Googling words. So Ukrainian is about 2/3 the same as Russian and 1/3 different words. They use a Cyrillic alphabet, which is the Russian alphabet, but they have added Cyrillic letters with extra accent marks and 2 Latin I's, or English I's, one with 1 dot and one with 2, because they had different sounds in their language that Russian didn't have, so they had to modify the Russian Cyrillic alphabet a little bit to write down Ukrainian. I've spent a little bit of time listening to people speak Ukrainian, and I've read a few websites about the Ukrainian language, so if I translate this video into Ukrainian, instead of just having text at the bottom, I can actually, like, mute myself and read the text out in Ukrainian, so people don't have to, like, read. They can just listen to understand what I'm talking about. I'm gonna try to translate everything I say in this video into Ukrainian, Russian, and Belarusian, and post 3 different videos, which will each have subtitles in all those languages and English after I post this video. For now, I'm going to end this video by saying that war is bad. Oh, wait a minute, I have to say something else. I would like to say that I'm very concerned. What are you doing with the beans?
Dumping them.
If you dump those beans, you're going to have a field of beans. Okay, my boyfriend's walking out with a 5-pound bag of pinto beans that's expired, saying he's going to dump it in my yard. That should be interesting. I might have a field of pinto beans somewhere in my yard later on this year. And I'm very concerned not only about the people dying and the people getting injured, but about the pollution that could be caused by this war, not only because bombs and missiles and bullets and stuff like that have toxic stuff in them already, but because they're fighting in the Chernobyl exclusion zone, and they could be stirring up radioactive dust that could make people sick both immediately and later, very far into the future. And by the way, what is going to happen if one of these YouTubers that's live streaming rockets hitting apartments in their neighborhood or bombs falling on apartments in their neighborhood, like live streams their own death or keeps live streaming when they're buried in the rubble dying or something like that, or live streams one of their family members, like the baby they just had, they were making YouTube videos about getting blown up or something like that, and their million YouTube subscribers become enraged. This is why you should watch and share videos made by Ukrainian YouTubers and videos about the common people who live in the Ukraine. I want every single person watching this video to do this. I want you to write down the names of all these people, subscribe to all of their channels, and every single day, check on whether every single one of those individual people is still alive. And if one of them has died or hasn't posted and you don't know if they're alive or not, tweet their videos to Putin. Say, I'm concerned about this person. I'm concerned about Johnny. I'm concerned about Olga. I'm concerned about whoever. Name the person. Share a link to their videos. These people have names and faces. When you read that 100 civilians have died, one of those 100 civilians could have been a YouTuber that has 1 million subscribers or their baby. So share videos by Ukrainian YouTubers and also by Russian YouTubers, by the way, because a lot of Russian YouTubers have actually risked their lives and safety making videos speaking out against the war, and a few of them seem terrified and say things like, I can't say everything I want to because I might get arrested for making this video. So I also want people to share videos made by Russian YouTubers, especially ones who are brave enough to speak out against the war, because I think that most people in Russia do not support the war. And they're just as horrified that their country is bombing the Ukraine and killing civilians there as the civilians in Ukraine are, that Russia is doing it to them. So with that said, I'm going to end this video. Please like this video, share this video, watch my other videos, subscribe to my channels, comment on this video, but also do the same for Ukrainian YouTubers. Bye, people.